Buyer beware. Before you sign a buyer-broker agreement with any real estate agent, I want you to listen to this video until the end. I saw a buyer-broker agreement this weekend, and at the end, it has a big bold print that either party can cancel this agreement at any time. That's like this safety clause that buyers think that they have. But what it didn't say was that you could cancel the agreement without penalty, because in this big paragraph buried in this agreement, it says that if you terminate the agreement early, you still are obligated to pay the broker the X% that you've agreed to. That is correct. So you have the ability to terminate the agreement if the agent does not perform, but you still have to pay them. That's correct. You still have to pay them.
So I haven't seen this particular situation, but this is kind of, the narrative that we heard surrounding the NAR settlement and potentially why it wouldn't be or shouldn't be finally approved, although it ultimately was, is that it was going to create a kind of a Wild West situation where nefarious agents and brokers would thrust upon the consumer these contracts that align with the settlement, but then don't align with the best interests of the client. Unfortunately, that is probably happening. There is always going to be a subset of real estate agents that don't provide the service that consumers desire and deserve. There are too many licensed real estate professionals out there. There are too many realtors in the National Association of Realtors. If you're watching this, chances are you know at least 5 or 10 real estate agents. There's over 5,000 in Louisville alone. That's just too many. The barriers to entry are too low. The easy money for part-time work still exists. Fortunately for us and for all the amazing professionals out there, and I'm surrounded by them daily, both in our company and outside, compensation is going up for the best. We're not having to be reliant upon the part-time, less than desirable, less than equipped or talented professional that negotiates a fee below what that cross-selling agent would have been worth. We're now able to rely on our own negotiation skills and our own ability to perform under the agreement with the client, and the client has greater transparency and a higher level of service because those that don't provide that are being forced out of the industry while those that do provide it are being elevated. It's a really exciting development. Honestly, I'm left wondering why we didn't go to these agreements a long time ago and decouple commissions from the seller and the buyer, but I digress. This type of thing I have not seen. I do believe it exists. Fortunately, you won't find that when it comes to qualified professionals or certainly anybody here at RE/MAX Premier Properties.